So if you're doing an MLM business, or are looking for the next best multi-level marketing company to join in the year 2021 or 2022, then this video is for you. When it comes to the top MLM companies, you have to look into how well they have grown, and how great the products are. 10x Pure makes history, and you can be part of it. Documented results, real science. On August 18, 2021, there was a 12-month milestone for CBDa and CBGa cannabinoid acid stability. CTFO developed a 10x Pure product line of first-to-market therapeutic solutions based on stabilized cannabinoid acids, not previously thought possible, naturally. Why anyone would take CBD without 10x Pure is mind-boggling. CTFO has the exclusive, and a patent on 10x Pure. Watch the following short 17-minute video. It is one of the best video trainings CTFO has done. David discusses the new science just released, and how the new product, launching in a few weeks, will be our lead product. 2 billion people worldwide will see this new product as the answer to their prayers. It will launch in a few weeks. CTFO is keeping it under wraps, but I can tell you that when combined with our industry-leading Infinity 7 compensation plan, our new president who took his last company to $1 billion, a free easy 3-step company tour system, there are going to be lots of very happy network marketers everywhere. This will change everything for lots of people. For now, you can register totally free, and get all your personalized websites and marketing tools for free, so you are ready to hit the ground running on launch day. You can also build your team for free, and provide them all with free websites and marketing tools. Don't lose time waiting until launch day, because I can guarantee that when details of this new product are announced, it is going to go crazy with orders, and people joining. You've nothing to lose by registering for free now, and securing your early position. Register free now. Click the link in description below.
Hi, everybody. This is David D'Arcangelo, Global Marketing Director, CTFO. I'm here today to talk about CTFO's 10x Pure making history. I'm going to show you documented results from a 12-month program where we documented the stabilization of the cannabinoid acids, CBDa, CBGa. But let's start from the beginning. Let me give you a little background knowledge so you'll appreciate what you have. Because this business is all about gaining an advantage, a lead time on your competitors that so far distances you that second place, third place, and fourth are in the distance. You become the dominant player. So if I go back in time, making history will take this article into perspective. July 12, 2020, there's a gentleman, Raphael Mechoulam. Javier Hasse is the contributor here and the writer in Forbes Online. The headline was "More Potent Than CBD and THC, Dr. Raphael Mechoulam Explains His Latest Discovery." This is the man who birthed this industry. He's about 88 years old. I met him in Pasadena, California, and I've learned so much from them. They went the pharmaceutical route. We went the natural route for stabilizing the cannabinoid acids. But stay with me. That's what Raphael Mechoulam is, one of his speeches here. I think that was in Pasadena. Here's some quotes from the article. EPM, that's his company, developed a method to work with the original substances of cannabis. The professor explained. So while everybody's discussing THC and CBD, and we're on the CBD side, we don't do THC, these cannabinoids are actually a secondary substance. Hone in on that. A secondary substance. So where does it come from? They only appear later in the plant. Well, what starts out with the plant? And he goes on to say, originally there's the acid that appears in the plant. These are what we use, CBDa. A stands for acid, CBGa in our Bliss product, or our Super 1000 product, or our relief creams. Originally, there's an acid that appears in the plant. And those acids are these mysterious worlds of compounds that are much more potent than cannabinoids, according to Raphael Mechoulam. So let that sink in a little bit. The authority in the industry, who birthed the industry, is 88 now. His company, EPM IP, you can look them up, .com, is a phenomenal. They like the cannabinoid acids so much, they didn't try to stabilize them naturally. They went in and they created a chemical version of them. They created it in the laboratory because they need stabilization, because they're going to the pharmaceutical industry. We're going to the natural side. The researcher, Dr. Mechoulam, is optimistic when it comes to the future. Listen to this. I sincerely hope that one day we will have, within the next few years, a cannabinoid acid derivative on the market in parallel to CBD itself. Wait a second. If we're talking about making history, did you know CTFO leads the CBD industry? Your company, this $37 billion industry by 2021, growing at over 40% a year, compound growth. You've never seen that type of growth. Most companies and industries are 5%, 4%, 7% a year compounded annual growth is really high. This is like 46. CTFO's discovery suggests that 10x Pure patented delivery technology helps get the CBD to your target, right? Bioavailability. We also did testing that demonstrated that 10x Pure stabilized the cannabinoid acids. We didn't create it in a lab. Nature created it. We processed it, harvested it, put it together with our 10x Pure that helps stabilize it naturally. In this $39 billion industry, it's higher, I thought it quoted 37. By 2027, grown at 46% a year. You have a decisive advantage. You can lead the field. And I'm giving you the empowerment, the empowering information so that you can ask those questions of people. Have you ever heard of CBD? Oh, I use it. Did you know that there is no CBD in the hemp plant? And then you just be quiet. We created our exploratory scientific endeavor. On behalf of CTFO, I hired somebody that's one of the smartest people in the space, actually wrote patents on how to grow CBD in a petri dish in a laboratory, and lectures aggressively out there. And he did the exploratory scientific endeavor for us, demonstrating what I just covered prior. Then Dr. Stephen Trobiani, doctor of neurology, who was a spokesperson for one of the major pharmaceutical companies, had an experience with our product, Super 1000, and came on our scientific advisory board. We have a video where I interviewed him. It's one of the most played videos since it was posted. It's in the top 10 every single day of every single month of every year since it went up. He's our representative. So let's get to the history making. So we took our Super 1000. So when you harvest and take the hemp plant and you take the cannabinoid acids, the CBDa, the CBGa, what happens with other people is they're not stable. The acids are not stable, so they drop off and you end up with CBD, which is really good too. But wouldn't it be better to have both in one product? Especially after listening to Dr. Mechoulam talking about more potent, he believes. So, but nobody really asked the question. If you harvest that hemp plant, there's cannabinoid acids in there, but they don't last. When we combine it with our 10x Pure delivery technology and our two-step proprietary process, it protects the asset so it doesn't it's stable. It doesn't drop off. You don't end up with just the secondary molecules in CBD. So we did a test here. So I always told people, we produced the product, and I said, wait a minute, it's not a question of, hey, when we do the first lab test, which is right here, right after you produce the product, you send it to the lab. This is Super 1000. So everybody knows. And this was 8/13 of 2020. This is lot 19. And if we go down the list on CBDa, which I'll focus on, it's 11.13 milligrams per gram, which is in that Super 1000 bottle is 30 ml. So you multiply that times 30 to get your 300 milligrams. Our Super 1000 has 700 milligrams of cannabinoids and 300 of CBDa. It's showing us that, hey, you've got a minimum, you've got at least 300 milligrams of CBDa. But really the question I tell people is, look, other companies may be able to say they have CBDa, but wait a second, it's not right after processing, it's 3 months later, 6 months later, 8 months later, 9 months later, 10 months later. Do another test. Who does that? We did. So that we know that it doesn't drop off over time. That's our advantage. That's our compelling marketing advantage. The product stays stable and you get the benefit. So let's go to October 16th, 2020, 2 months later, we did another lab test. See this? Lot 19, 11.29, 11 times 30 on your ml bottle is over 300 milligrams. Then we go to January of 2021. So we started in August, we're in January 2021, 11.34, lot 19. Let's go out again. We tested again in March. I get antsy and I call Jeff and I said, Jeff, do another test. And Jeff's our procurement officer, is an absolutely pro, and he sends it to the lab. Well, wait a second. CBDa, lot 19, 11.32. And let's go to 12 months, which we just passed, which I think is an absolute incredible industry milestone. We're creating history, making history as you're watching this. CBDa 8/18/2021, lot 19, CBDA 10.97 times 30 is over 300 milligrams in the 30 ml bottle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is history. You know, you can feel it. If you've been taking that product, you know the difference between good and great. So to put it in visual perspective this is the landscape out there. And I always ask people, remember in the beginning, did you know there's no CBD in the hemp plant? So where are they getting it? Or in another one, in this one, what's in your bottle? Well, for most companies, they've got CBD in the bottle, and it's great. We like CBD. It has a lot of benefits that have been talked about in research, and more research is ongoing. And then a better product is our 10X Pure 500 milligram full spectrum, which is more comparatively priced here. And then our best product is our Super 1000, which 1000 means 700 milligrams of cannabinoids, 300 milligrams of CBDa. So what happens is if you test and look, there's 0 to 3 milligrams of CBDa. In our 500 milligram product that's comparable to this one, there's 16 milligrams plus or minus a little bit in that bottle because it's protected by the 10X Pure. It doesn't convert, doesn't drop off. It makes something that's unstable stable. And as Raphael Mechoulam said, he believes it's more potent. You'll be the judge of that. The best trial is you trying the product with a 60-day money-back guarantee. And the best is Super 1000 with 300 milligrams that stays 300 milligrams, which is approximately 600 times more than 0. So for everybody here, if you have your choice, then instead of buying CBD, why not have a bottle of CBD that has the CBDa? Or Bliss with CBGa, and you know that that bottle, it's staying in there and it's stable. It's not disappearing. Success leaves clues. Super 1000 has been our #1 dollar volume product since the day it was launched in 2019, 20, and 21. It'll be again in August. We just finished August. We're in September now in 2021. It's the #1 dollar volume product. And usually between the immune pack and a 3-pack of the Super 1000, it's always #2. But I have to ask a question. Those people who know me know I like questions. You don't ask questions, you don't know anything. You can't learn anything. But what product will be the #1 in October of 2021? You've seen a lot of emails, posts online, Telegram, CTFO is launching something big. What if there was a product that 45% of the people in the world are trying to achieve a result for? And this product that we're going to launch addresses it. That's 1 out of every 2 people. And it's a product that's never been formulated in this way before. And it allows you to see or feel the difference within a reasonable period of time. Or other people noticing something different about you? Wouldn't that be the best? That way you could lead with that product. You would lead with that product and then introduce them to your other products. Shop to save, share to earn. Compelling products that so far outdistance the competitors that there's no advantage to buy #2. And finishing up, let's talk about CTFO's top products. Our Super 1000, of course. Our immune pack was amazing. The coffee, 10X Pure Gourmet coffees, the black coffees, and the vanilla lattes with and without CBDa. We've got Bliss with CBGa. We've got CelluV and DermaV, which don't have CBD in it, and neither does the immune pack. We have our Relief Cream with CBDa, and then we have our 500, which I talked about earlier, milligram 10X Pure 500, and 1500 that also have the protection of CBDa. There's probably like 7 or 8 of the top products are CBDA related, CBGa, CBD, 10X Pure. But to build a business successfully and a team of customers and team members, you need to focus. You need to get on point. You need to understand your why. You need to be able to tell about your experience. So there, you don't need any complicated words. You just gush and ask questions and let people know what something did for you. So you always pick one. And that one, the new lead product, is coming soon. I can't tell you when, but it's very, very soon. And it will allow you to touch more people, build a bigger team of customers and team members than anything that's ever happened in this industry. I encourage you, start now building your team, get your people in place for what's about to happen that could significantly change your health and your wealth. CTFO success formula on the way to making history. We're helping other people excel while experiencing optimum health and the opportunity for an abundant life. Isn't that what most of us want? Thank you, everybody. Shop to save, share to earn. This has been David D'Arcangelo, and you've been with 10X Pure, and now you know what making history is. Leader of the pack. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Have a great one. play this over and over again. There's nuggets you will want to share.